a two-shot foul. Players arrest down the stretch. He says he wants to give them a pause. There he misses the free throw. And a technical foul called. I think it's on Tim Duncan sitting on the bench. Somebody on the bench for the Spurs. Yep, it's Duncan, who is unhappy with the lack of a call or a call earlier. And he said something to Joe Crawford. Now, Crawford, as we said, one of the best in the business, but he also has maybe the quickest technical in the NBA of all the officials.
Well, you see going into the timeout, Joey said enough to Tim Duncan, and Tim Duncan says the ball does not lie. That's why the foul shot was missed. Joey Crawford sending a message saying, hey, I'm not going to get into the debate all afternoon long.
Duncan's laughing. Joe Crawford's not laughing. Harris again to the basket. Howard now drives inside right over Alberto, and a blocking foul. As Joey Crawford saying Alberto moving. Peg Popovich doesn't like that one either. And another technical foul. And this is when Duncan's out of the game. He's thrown Duncan out of the game. Crawford now walking over. That's the second technical, which is an automatic ejection. As we've been showing you, Duncan's been laughing. Maybe Crawford felt he was showing him up by constantly laughing. It'd be difficult to hear anything because of the crowd, and he was across the court. So Duncan is done. Greg Popovich very upset. He wants to talk about it. Now Crawford's going over to talk about it with Popovich. Again, a lot of it has to do with if you're showing up the referee. Duncan's telling Michel Tafoya there, I think, I didn't say anything. But if he's sitting there laughing, then that Crawford feels like he's showing him up.
Well, at the same time, you're sitting there laughing. You have to understand, he already has one technical foul. Not the correct play if all he did was sit on the sideline and laugh. Tim Duncan means too much to his basketball team. Not saying a word sitting there. Joey Crawford cannot read body language and automatically sit with a technical foul and send Tim Duncan out of it. He can be laughing at anything.
See, now Crawford made that last call, and that was Duncan laughing at the last call, the one on Alberto, and he just felt that he was showing him up.
You can't interpret that from long distance.
No, and at that point, and let's face it, we talked, Joey Crawford's one of the best in the history of the game. 31st year, I mean, for many years he's been one of the tops. But sometimes maybe in an instance like that, you just don't look over there, look away. Let's go over to Michelle.
Well, I talked to Tim Duncan on his way off the floor. I said, did you say a word? And he said, no. I said, honestly, Tim, did you say anything? No, he adamantly said. And he had some choice language for Joey Crawford as he left the floor, guys.
We're getting this year on a hard foul. It's going to be an offensive foul on Alberto. He set a sharp screen, sending Howard to the floor. Alberto trying to argue, but not going to say too much. Let's watch. That's a tough call, boy. Howard looked like he just went flying into Alberto.
Oh, Alberto, you're saying, hey, I'm setting screens and I'm the one taking a beating and the call is made against me. That's just a solid screen. Howard does a job trying to fight through the screen. No question about it. That's a foul on Howard.
Now, Alberto, when the contact is made, extends his arms, which is what Sean Corbin called, but Howard initiated that contact, almost forced him to do that.
Well, he's really trying to protect himself in that situation, seeing Howard come full steam ahead. Certainly the call should have been on Howard.
Now, again, we got to remember, and this is with the Duncan situation, as Harris misses the first free throw. This year, the NBA, really, a point of emphasis was the player complaints and decorum. They had the lower tolerance policy earlier, where there were a lot of technicals called. And you can get a technical, not necessarily for just profanity or constantly arguing, but what officials think is what's called overt action or demonstrative reaction. And again, Crawford probably thought that he was mocking him by laughing at him.